Good evening, everybody. My name is Jennifer Hassel. I'm the Executive Director here at the Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for coming to our monthly community outreach meeting. This evening, we have Eduardo from Chelsea Recreation Club and the Running Club. He represents the Running Club of Chelsea that gets together every Wednesday at the Williams School. And this year, they're having a road race to celebrate the Chelsea 400. So we can't thank Eduardo enough for being here with his team and part of his club to just let us know about the race, how the race is going to impact the city, and kind of how the race started, why it was created, and the route that it's going to follow the day of the race. It is going to impact the downtown area. It is going to impact the local businesses. So we're really excited to hear the plans that are taking place, the route, and all the additional details that Eduardo has to share with us today. So again, thank you everyone for being here. And Eduardo, I will turn it over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you today? How's everybody doing? Good? Fantastic. I'm personally very excited to be here today. A little nervous. If you know me, I'm not a great speaker, but I'm going to let my actions do the talking. So, first of all, I'd like to start with two questions. Number one, who in this room is a runner or has to run a 5K or runs forever? Well, I promise after Sunday, September 8th, that number, that hands up, is going to change. I promise you that. Second question is, but this you don't have to answer. What comes to mind when you think about Chelsea? You don't have to answer. For me, when I think about Chelsea, Chelsea, a diverse community. Community of hardworking people. Community of immigrants, from people from all over the world. Chelsea is a colorful community, full of life and full of energy. It is a place where people are not afraid to dream big. Chelsea Road Race once was a dream. Chelsea is a community of champions. I start with that. My name is Eduardo Rodriguez. I was born in Puebla, Mexico, a small town. Grew up with a lovely family. My grandmother, the best cook I know, grew up eating all the best Mexican, classic, traditional dishes. I moved to the US about 10 years ago, wanting to learn English and the culture. I traveled around the United States. I came to Boston by mistake. I fell in love with Boston, and then I settled about 8 years ago in Chelsea. I settled in Chelsea. Chelsea welcomed me with open arms, and I'm proud resident of Chelsea, and I'm proud to call Chelsea home now. I work at the Contessa by the Newbury Hotel, by Mayor Food Group. It's a New York-based hospitality company. I'm the leader of the Chelsea Running Club. And I'm the Road Race Director for the Chelsea Road Race, and I have one mission. My mission is to build a running community in Chelsea and to make Chelsea a better, a healthier, and a happier community. Let me go to my notes a little bit. Do I have anything to show here? Before I start with move on, I would like to express my gratitude to a few people. Number one, I would like to extend my gratitude without any specific order to Vic Carvara. She's not here. Director for the Chelsea Recreation Cultural Affairs. The whole staff, Vic Carvara, has been helping us a lot. I'm grateful for her hard work and her passion for this community. I would like to thank members of the Chelsea Running Club. We have a few here. Thank you so much. Thank you for keeping, especially you and the fire alive. The fire. I want to thank members of the newly formed Chelsea Road Race Committee, formed by Dory, Johanna, Jackie, Karen, Felix Maldonado, and a few other people who made this race possible. Thank you so much for everything. I would like to thank Stride for Stride nonprofit running organization, Tom O'Keefe and Bridget O'Keefe, for supporting my running over the years. They have been sponsoring me since 2020 as a runner, and I'm grateful for them and the opportunity. I also would like to thank I want to thank the Chelsea 400 Steering Committee for the opportunity, for giving us the opportunity to be part of the 400 celebration. I promise you, the Chelsea Roaries will make a great positive impact in Chelsea, and we will have a great celebration for our community. Last but not least, I want to thank the Chelsea Cultural Council. We received a grant from them, and without them, this wouldn't be possible. That helping us to pay for beds, shirts, and some other things to make the Chelsea Roaries possible. I think in order for us to understand the Chelsea Roaries, I think we had to go a little bit back. Just take another couple minutes. The Chelsea Roaries, because members of the Chelsea Roaries, they dream about organizing a 5K race, and this race wouldn't be possible without the Chelsea Running Club. The Chelsea Running Club is a community running club in Chelsea, one of the programs by the Chelsea Recreation and Cultural Affairs. We welcome everybody to join, to run with us once a week. Everyone is welcome regardless of your fitness ability, whether your first time running or you are a professional runner. At the Chelsea Running Club, there's a place for you. Is running with us is for free. You can join us for free, and we meet every Wednesday at 6 p.m. at the Williams Building. So a couple years ago, we started thinking about this race, this event. We are runners, and the best way we know how to celebrate is through running. So we started thinking about how we can create a positive impact in Chelsea and the race. So last year we started thinking about ways of creating a race, but we're going to, we say Chelsea celebrating 400th anniversary, we're going to do our race anyway, so what an opportunity to be part of the celebration. And that was a dream. We always dream running together. We can do this, we can create impact, we can make Chelsea a running community, but now it's a reality. That's weekly runs, some of the images, a couple weeks ago. Felix Maldonado, 74 years old, and he is the first one to get there every Wednesday. This is 2 weeks ago, we ran from the Chelsea City Hall all the way to the Riviera City Hall, back and forth. Every week. Today, we're going to be, at 6, in a few minutes, we have special guests. Every week, sorry about that. When I have the opportunity, I like to bring a special guest, someone who is inspiring and someone who's making a positive impact on humanity. So this week, today's special guest, we have the Chelsea Bike and Pedestrian Committee as a special guest. So we're gonna walk, run, and bike together in Chelsea. We want to make Chelsea accessible, and we're going to empower the community to move, to stay active, to be more active. And also we have owner of the CrossFit, Chelsea Carter Park CrossFit, Jorge, who's going to be taking care of the program today. So the warm-up and the running. So it's going to be wonderful. If you can, join us today after this meeting. I'll be happy to see you there. We have Tom Ambrosino, who was our special guest on the first season. Tom Ambrosino was very supportive. But we have many, many special guests. We have politicians.
Wait, did he run?
He did not run. That's a great question. But we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have musicians, we have cooks, bakers, as a special guest, politicians. More recently, we have Fidel share this story. We have a great time. I think this is a great way to bring the community together. What I love about running is that it connects people. It brings us together. Many of my friends now are runners, and without the running, I wouldn't be able to do this. That's first season. Every week was this image is every Wednesday here. I think if I may take just 30 more seconds, I'd like to share my passion for running, personal story. I promise it won't be more than 30 seconds. This is me running my first race, sponsored by Strive for Stride, non-profit running organization, at the Falmouth Road Race. A race that inspires me to start the Chelsea Running Club. This happened 2021, Falmouth, Massachusetts. The next day, after I crossed the finish line at the Falmouth Road Race, I came straight to my city hall and talked about running. And no, people will kind of like not paying attention to me, but I keep coming back, talk to several people, and then look at me like, oh, that's the guy who's talking about running. I can wait, that's the guy who talks about running, but I keep coming back until one day I talked to Tom Ambrosino and Vic Rabara. We started the Chelsea Running Club with one mission, to create culture of running in Chelsea. And one day, back in 2018, I put my running shoes on. I went out for a run, and running gave me a second opportunity. Prior to that moment, back in 2018, you can see this is, I'm wearing the bed number. This is our bed number, 400th anniversary Chelsea Road Race. For me, 2018, that was the before and after. Prior to that, I had so many health issues. I had physical, mental health issues. I was depressed, taking depression medication. I was on top of all of that. I was drinking every day and smoking, and I was lost. I was lost on the streets of Chelsea, wandering around, completely lost. One day I said, enough is enough. One morning, 2018, I still remember it very vividly. And that moment, running gave me a second opportunity. And I think everything I do for me, for running, I'm not into business, I'm not making any money. I volunteer for the Chelsea Running Club, made zero money ever. And I do it for the passion of running, because I believe running can change people's lives for the better. It changed my life, gave me a second opportunity. And now, I used to believe that running can change someone's lives, but now I believe that running can change the entire community. Karen, you're here in this picture, right? Karen Mejia is board member of the Chelsea Road Race Committee. That's me before and after. 5 months apart. 3 months into that morning I ran, I lost 52 pounds. People couldn't recognize me for 3 months, but so now, let's get back to business. What is the Chelsea Road Race? Chelsea Road Race is a cultural and running event in Chelsea. You're gonna learn more about the cultural part because everyone knows about the running, but it's a cultural and running event in Chelsea, centered, focused on a 5K road race, 3.1 miles, 5 kilometers, with a route, historical route that passes by Chelsea's most beloved landmarks, institutions, and organizations. The Chelsea Road Race mainly serves as a platform to promote running in Chelsea, to promote hope, health, and wellness. But also the Chelsea Road Race, it's a celebration. Everyone in this room knows Chelsea celebrates 400th anniversary, and Sunday, September 8th, at 9 in the morning, 400 people will be running or walking. We accept walkers, walking or running to celebrate Chelsea's 400th anniversary. And this, I promise, will be very energetic event with a lot of people there, with a lot of good energy. And this will be an event that we're gonna remember for the rest of our lives. The Chelsea Road Race, this is our first race. We're planning to do this event for many, many years. And this year we celebrate Chelsea big, 400 people, and you cannot miss this. If you haven't registered yet, what are you waiting for? Sign up. Talking about registration, you can register now on RaceWire. You have some of the flyers, so some of the flyers you have all the information, QR code, racewire.com, Chelsea Road Race. Registration is only $20. $20. For the $20, you get the bed number, timed by RaceWire. You get a medal made by Ashford Awards, and you get a beautiful shirt designed by Veronica Sosa. As you can tell, the beds are beautiful, and I would just want to run and keep this as a souvenir. These are medals. It doesn't look great here, but they're looking beautiful. They're coming tomorrow. This is the most beautiful metal ribbon you're gonna see, and you're gonna wear it. Chelsea 400. You have the Chelsea Cultural Council, the date, and after running the race, you're gonna hand this and keep it as an artwork. Bed numbers start from 1624 all the way to 2024. Sure. The route. Everyone is familiar with the Williams Building, where everything takes place on Arlington and Walnut Street, 180 Walnut Street. Before I talk, this is our banner for the start-finish line. This is how we hope to look like. Manchester Road is one of the races that inspired me, and the Falmouth Road race. That's our banner. It's big. They look beautiful. The materials are wonderful. Let's talk about the route and timeline. So 9 in the morning, Sunday, September 8th. Sunday, September 8th, 7 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning, we will be there. I'll be there at 6 in the morning, 5:30, to place the banner, something in the morning. But we're gonna be open registrations, same-day registration with pickup, same-day pickup numbers on the same day at 7:30 in the morning. Race where we're gonna be there. 7:30 we have our DJ. 8 a.m. we have a Master of Ceremony, Solis Reynoso, who is the president of the United Nations nationwide. Is going to be our Master of Ceremonies, Solis Reynoso. We have one song, it's going to be Joey Rest. I don't know if you know Joey, it's very popular in Chelsea. He loves this community. He will be singing one song. Then we have National Anthem. It's going to be sung at 9 in the morning. And 9:04, Captain McLean, I hope, I think it was still to confirm, it's going to shoot the gun to start the race. So it's going to be great. On our way back, we have Tom O'Keefe and Bridget O'Keefe, founders of Strive for Strive nonprofit organization. They're holding the brain tape for the winners division, men and women division. After that, everyone finished running or walking. We have a ceremony, award ceremony by Judith Garcia. Will be giving away trophies, more like plaques, no trophies, plaques for first, second, third overall men's and women's, and the largest team. So given by Judith Garcia. After the award ceremony, we have presentation folklore dance by Torgos. Carmen Romero will be there with the kids and the beautiful dress and the dance traditional from El Salvador. I love them there, and I'm so happy. That part is we're gonna connect sport and running and culture and music and musicians and artists, and they're gonna be there. We also have a presentation by a group of ladies from classic Brazilian dance, which is going to be, I'm very excited about that. Then that is what we have right now at the moment. Full day of celebration. Let's talk about the route. The route, everything starts and ends at the Williams Building. We run into our 6th Street, go make a right, then we go on Washington, run by the City Hall, next to the City Hall, then we go to right here, the Bellingham Square Historic District. This is what I'm really passionate about. When we wanted to create this race, we wanted to be visible. We wanted to be in the community. We want the community to know that we are here, that we're running, so they can be part of it and they can see us. We're passing here on Broadway. I know we're facing some challenges during construction, but we're doing our best to get there. 2nd Street, we make a right, go towards Spruce, and then into Admiral Hills. What I really love about the Admiral Hills is a green area. All runners will have that connection with nature. The river, Mystic River, will run under the towing bridge, and when you're riding around here and see the towing bridge, it's really spectacular. It's a great feeling. I love bridges, and it's so wonderful running under this landmark. We go back to on Broadway, Ford House, right in front of the Chelsea Police Department, and back on our way back on Arlington Street, the finish line, back to the finish line. We have water stations at the start and finish line, porta parties, award ceremony. We have dancers, musicians. We're closely working with the Chelsea Police Department. I appreciate all your support, and we're very thankful for you. Safety is our #1 priority, and we're currently working on that to ensure everyone is having a safe and beautiful running experience in Chelsea. We have volunteer programs. We currently have about 32 volunteers. We're still looking for volunteers. If you don't want to run, but you want to give back to the community, the Chelsea Road is a great way. One of the greatest pleasures that I have is when I volunteer, when I give back to the community. I had the honor to volunteer for La Colaborativa for many, many hours. I volunteer for the Salvation Army and many other organizations, and it just feels great to give back to the community.
And the Chelsea Run, you volunteer.
Yes, and the Chelsea Running Club volunteer right now. And it's just a great way to give back to the community. If you want to or know someone might want to volunteer, please send it my way. I will share with you and everyone email with the information. Thank you.
And before he ends, I just want to chime in that all of you work in Chelsea and all the community. I've been working in Chelsea since 2014. In 2014, 15, and in the beginning of 2016, I worked with the Chelsea Police Department really close with the gang prevention program. And what I learned from all of those kiddos that I used to work as fitness was something that they really enjoy. So please, let the community know this is a great opportunity for any youth who wants to run and who knows. I mean, mental health is something that Chelsea struggles with, and this is an outlet that kids and families can have. So please, spread the word.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Johanna is member of the Chelsea Roads Committee, very passionate about running.
I work for the Department of Early Education and Care with children, and I think this is a great opportunity for the youngsters here in this city. I do not live in Chelsea. This is open to everybody, so I come from Revere, and my daughter joined Eduardo when he first started the running club, and it completely changed her life, and it changed mine, because it's not only for young people. I suffer from a lot of diseases, asthma, and all this, and this running club opened their doors to me, and since then I've lost almost 50 pounds. I run everywhere. I sign for different races, and this is all because of running. I never thought and expected that I would be running not 1 minute, 1 second of my day, never mind a 5K. So it's open not only to the young people, but it's also good for us, the elderly.
Thank you. This is it. Any questions? Are you ready? Is everybody ready to celebrate Chelsea?
Yes.
Wonderful.
I just want to add, I used to be a runner, and as I'm getting older, it got a little more challenging for me, but I registered with my 2 daughters for this race, and we're going to be walking the race, and we're really excited. Even if you can't run, I strongly suggest get a good playlist together and get ready to walk, because it's a great race. It's going to be a beautiful day. The t-shirts alone are enough to motivate you to just want to walk in the race, because it's a beautiful keepsake. So I strongly recommend to register. Don't get scared about the word running. You can power walk too.
Absolutely. Yes, thank you for reminding
Thank you so
that.
much, Eduardo.
And also, before that, I forgot to mention, this was a great opportunity for Chelsea businesses. We will have 400 people running in front of the businesses, anyone feel comfortable to, I will encourage businesses to open their doors and to bring outside maybe a table, if it's possible or not, or just invite, just be there, open the business and be there. I will encourage with my master of ceremony to encourage people to stay in Chelsea, to buy in Chelsea, to buy local, and to come back on Broadway after the race and maybe eat, have lunch here, and spend their money here, because we are hoping to have most of the 400 registered runners that are local in Chelsea, but I know they're coming people from out of town, at least 100 people. Also, we have runners, the New Jersey Running Association reached out to me, and they probably bringing 10 runners from New Jersey. We have runners from Brooklyn, New York are coming to run a race. They're going to stay in Chelsea for 1 or 2 days. So it's a great opportunity to create some.
Absolutely. So we've already started to do outreach to the business owners while we're asking them to potentially refrain from putting tables on the sidewalks, because we don't want to obstruct anything that the police department might have to do, or the runners or eventual walkers.
It makes sense.
But we have made them aware of what's going on that day and to take full advantage of the additional individuals that we're going to have in the community that day that are going to be participating. And the one thing that they're excited about that they wanted me to relay to you is that they appreciate you scheduling the race early enough in the day where it's not going to necessarily interrupt the flow of their business on a Sunday.
Exactly.
So they want to just say thank you for that as well.
Oh, wonderful. You're welcome.
So,
Anyone else has a question? Right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Have a wonderful afternoon. And we gotta go. If you wanna stop by, everyone is welcome.
before we break, first I just want to again thank our city manager for always coming down from City Hall. I also want to thank our Chelsea Police Department, who have been supportive of our community outreach meetings from day one. And of course, our Director of Emergency Services, who's equally as supportive of all Chelsea. One thing that we didn't have on the agenda for today, but we had a visitor from Green Roots today, and I just want to give him an opportunity. So on the table here, he was kind enough to share some information. Green Roots is working on trying to get an additional bus route added to Chelsea. And so please come forward.
Hello everyone.
So what was your name again? I apologize.
My name is Giovanni from Green Root.
Excellent.
Nice to meet you.
Excellent. So Giovanni, I wanted to give you a few minutes to kind of share about this potential new route. I have copies for anyone that has them, and then I'm here to translate for you in case you need any translation.
Thanks
So
so
please.
much. I try to do it in English for improve my language. In Green Root, we are promoting information about a new route for MBDA. At this moment, the route 104 will be with new connections for connect with Malden, passing for Everett, across all Chelsea City, and go direct to the airport station. We have a new two connection with line trains with Orange Lane and Blue Lane, and we have a new stops around all city. And MBDA staff comes the next week in September 4th at Green Road's office in front of Market Basket in 90 Everett Avenue, 3rd floor. And they shared with all community information about this new road, the new connection, the new stops. And we invite all the community and all users of public transportation, because we have more information. And other aspect that is very important is that in the same day, September 4th, MBDA launched a new program, Income Eligible Reduced Fare Program, when the people can apply for get a new Charlie card with 50% off, and you can get discount in your monthly pass and your weekly pass. You have other option for get a low income benefits. You can apply for other programs for disabilities, for senior pass for people that is 65 and over. We help to the students for apply for a job pass that for this day change at this new program for get more possibilities and more people can apply for these benefits. And we are support all the community for apply for these new programs because we want to spread all these benefits because we are a community that need about all these programs. Thanks.
Thank you. So again, we strongly encourage for anyone that's available to attend this open house on September 4th. The newsletter is going to be shared on the community cable channel as well as our newsletter, as well as our windows. So please try to support. And then I'm just going to end this weekend. Chelsea is a long weekend, but we're celebrating more 400th events. We have the reenactment of the speech of General Lafayette on Saturday morning from 9 to 11 on City Hall lawn. We have our city manager, who is going to be dressed as the Reverend Tuckerman, who introduces General Lafayette. We also have a few key individuals from City Hall that will be dressing of the era. And later that day, between 2 and 6 o'clock, is ClickFest 2024. For those of you that haven't heard about ClickFest, it's the first year for this event. We have 2 local young entrepreneurs that started their own clothing line called Click, and they're going to be hosting a soccer tournament at Highland Park between 2 and 6 o'clock. Along with that soccer tournament, they're going to have a marketplace, they're going to have food trucks. Roomba 97.7 is going to be there providing music. We will have a 400 table selling 400 slag. We have the Copsicle joining us. It's going to be a bunch of vendors selling their homemade products. So if you have an opportunity, please make sure to come out this Saturday between 2 and 6 o'clock at Highland Park. Thank you very much.